Hey guys, it is Michelle. Whew, what a week it has been. Okay, so we're gonna make me comfy because I'm sitting on a pair of boots that I'm wearing and it's freezing here, guys. It's like 20 degrees. I am freezing my booty and I haven't taken my shoes off. Got my boots on. Hello. I still have mud on them from the dreaded mudding accident. But, so, it's freezing, and it's not comfortable sitting on boots, so we're just going to sit here, we're going to talk. I'm going to do a Dollar Tree haul with you guys. I'm going to show you what my friend got me for Christmas, because we exchanged gifts finally yesterday, because it's just been so crazy busy between my new job, and she's had some things going on as well. She's got a new job as well, so it's just been really crazy busy for both of us, but we finally were able to exchange gifts. I got a new pair of shoes to show you guys too that I think you're going to be really excited about. Can't wait to show you. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, but a great week. Like I said, I'm freezing my tuchus off right now. So we're having some wine to warm up the insides, and I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to start. I'm going to show you what my brother picked up for me first. I got a pretty awesome brother, I'm not going to lie. He's so awesome. I love him to pieces. He's younger than me. I'm sure you've heard me talk about him. If you check out my channel, about 2 years ago, we did a Bean Boozle challenge together. He did have a channel at one point. He doesn't do it anymore, but we're really close. And he saw these. He thought of me. He was at Walgreens, and these were like 75% off, so he picked them up for me. I'm very excited to show you. So the first one is this. This is a Nightmare Before Christmas hat. It says Scary and Bright. It has Jack on it. It's super cute. He's like, I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I thought you should have it. So I figure I'll wear them to work around Christmas time. But I also have that Nightmare Before Christmas tree that I have for Halloween. Well, that's kind of weird looking. But I'll probably use this one for my tree topper for my Halloween tree. But he got me this one as well. Look, I got myself hat head. He gave me this one as well. And this is 0. And it says Ghouls and Gifts. This one actually feels nicer out of the two, to be honest. But yeah, I'll probably wear this one to work. But anyway, so that's what my brother got me. Hi, Lennon, how are you? I'm sorry, guys, I didn't do a live feed last week. It's just time escaped me, and I just ran out of time. Oh my goodness, my hair. Such a mess. And I thought I was getting sick last weekend, to be honest with you. I thought I was coming down with the flu. So I was medicating myself with honey and tea and Airborne to try to, because literally everybody at work is sick. And I'm fighting like, I'm not going to get sick this year, not going to do it. So it's been a lot of vitamins. Thank you. So guys, before I start showing you the Christmas gift, I'm going to show you what I bought at Dollar Tree. Then I'll show you the new shoes that I got. And then we'll show you the Christmas gift. So that sound good? That sounds good. I was a little bad at Dollar Tree. I got some of these last year. And I loved them. But I could never find them again. So these were those lotions. I only bought 2 kinds. And I got apple and peach. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apple, 4 peach, and that's these little lotions. There's a peach and an apple one. They smell so good. There's also a pear and a lemon one. I should have gotten those too. I may go and get them tomorrow, because it's not far from where I work. They smell so darn good. I keep them at my desk because they're actually not a bad lotion. If you find these at your Dollar Tree, totally get it. So here's the peach. The lemon one smells really good. If you like lemon, you would like it. So this is the peach, or some people say it looks like a butt, because this was like an emoji for a butt for a while. I don't know if people still use that as a butt. I don't know. But it smells so good, guys. You guys know that I've been looking for a peach lotion, like a pure peach scent, for quite some time. Bath & Body Works always mixes it with different things. Yes! But this is really beautiful, and it's only $1. The packaging is adorable, so you can keep it. You can use it to store things in at some point or refill it with different lotions. But I love the peach, so I literally grabbed all the peach and the apple, because those are my 2 favorite scents, as you guys know. Well, besides citrus, but I may go back if they still have the pear and the apple, because I love them. This is the apple one, which I love the smell of apples. Being in it, I may do an apple orchard this year. Some years I don't make it. Oh my god, it smells so good. And there's actually, it's filled pretty high up. So if you do find these at your Dollar Tree, I totally recommend them. They're great. So I got 5 of this, because that's what they had, and they had 4 of the peach. I grabbed them, because last year I only got 1 of each, and I've been hoarding those. I've been using the pear and the lemon one. But, I got these now, but I might go back for the other pear and lemon if they still have them, now that I haven't been there all week. So then I found these guys, which I'm so excited. They're so darn adorable. I got 1 of every one they had. As you guys know, I love gnomes. So I got these guys, and they're actually really heavy. So here's the first one. Isn't he cute? Little blue hat one. Then I got this little green one. And then the last one I got is a traditional red hat. They're very, very heavy for dollar store quality, which I'm really impressed with. So they're probably going to be in pots, or I might put them in my kitchen, because I do have a gnome there already. I love gnomes. As you guys know, I grew up with gnomes. I love these guys. And their faces are just too cute. I couldn't pass these up to save my life. I couldn't. And they're made really well. They're very, very heavy. I know people make fairy gardens and stuff with these things now, but it's so hard to find lawn gnomes. And I know that's probably like an old person when I talk like that, but I just love gnomes. Okay, guys, so are you ready to see the new shoes I got? They're awesome. So, my hairstylist now, my hair is like a mess because I'm letting it air dry today, but I have finally found an amazing hairstylist. I love her to pieces, so if she's watching, I love you, girl. So when I went, I got keratin treatment, and I had her do a quick trim. And the last time we talked, we were talking about shoes, and I was telling her about my YouTube channel with you guys. And she was like, I got a pair of shoes I think you'll love, and it's just not, I can't walk in them, they're just not for me. And I was like, okay. So I haven't tried them on as of yet, just because I've been so busy and everything like that, but these shoes are beautiful. They're made by Sigrio Tadze. This is the shoe, guys. Hello. I don't think she ever wore them. They're like brand new. And I love how they look like stained glass. This is a showstopper. I got some pretty cool outfits in mind with these. Beautiful pattern. It's just so pretty. It says it's a size 37. So that tells me it's a European size. So I'm not sure where she got them. But they're beautiful. And if you're watching, thank you. I cannot wait to wear these. They're stunning. So pretty. And I love me a platform. So cute. She got me those. What other, seriously, I'm so lucky. Whose hairstylist actually brings them shoes? Love it. So now, guys, I'm going to show you what my friend got me for Christmas. Like I said, we've been so busy between our new jobs and just life. She's got to go for surgery within the next month or so. So things have been pretty crazy as far as her and I meeting up. We try to meet up once a week, have drinks and dinner. But sometimes that doesn't happen. And it's been like that for the holiday season and everything between Christmas and New Year's. We just haven't had a chance to hang out. Until yesterday. So, I will show you what she got me. I'm so happy. The last thing this girl needs is another person in this world, but I love them. This is a beautiful Betsy Johnson, and it's made so well. I love it. This might be my new work bag, honestly. I love it. It has this other, added bag, which I actually might use as my gym bag. Where I keep my gym key in. I'll show you. I gotta do a what's in my bag video because I'm going to be switching bags shortly, and I like doing that right before I switch into a new bag because it's nitty gritty. It's whatever's in there is in there. It's not like I just changed into this bag. Let's see how nice and organized. I like doing it right before I change into a bag so that this is how my bag looks. This is how I live. That's what I like to do. But I'll be changing. I got so many bags for Christmas. I don't know which one I'm going to use. It's going to be between this and that one my mom got me. But isn't that beautiful? It's made really well. I love Betsy Johnson stuff. The problem with Betsy Johnson, like this quilted thing, they're either made really, really super soft and they scratch easy, or they're made like this where it's made really well. Not that the soft ones are made well, but they really can't take any abuse. And I do tend to be abusive sometimes to my purse, especially if I'm bringing this to work. I have purses that are not work purses, so they're strictly for, weekends and stuff like that. But this one is made well enough where it can be a work purse. Isn't she beautiful? I love the bow. I have a feeling Mom's going to try to fight me for this. Anyway, so the first thing she put in the bag, because she stuffed it, was this hot cocoa mix cone. So he's got like a little fireball for his nose. How cute is that? And then you got the cocoa mix. And then you got the marshmallows. Isn't he cute? Little bell. I cannot wait. I love hot cocoa. He's so cute. She's like, I had to get him. He reminded me of you. I'm like, okay, I like him. It's marshmallows. It's hot chocolate. There's a fireball at the bottom. Or a gumball. I'm pretty sure it's a fireball. Pretty darn sure. Doesn't matter. I'm going to eat them. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm sorry I missed you guys last week because it was just so crazy busy and I thought I was getting sick. So I was trying to keep myself from getting sick, which I didn't, thank God. So let's hope that that stays that way because the flu has been something horrible here. I'm sure it is where you guys are as well. It seems to be running pretty rampant this year. Okay, so the first thing she got me is right here. It's funny because I needed a new setting spray. And I guess there was a sale for Black Friday. Oh, love you too, Jamie. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy. So I guess there was a Black Friday sale where if you bought one, you got the smaller one free. So she got me this Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. So here's the big one and the little one. I have one right now by Hard Candy. It was like $5. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I don't like the smell. Like, that's really what it comes down to. I don't like the smell. But I needed one of these. I was so happy. She's like, I hope, you like it. I was like, you have no idea. I needed a new setting spray, and you just saved my life. I love you, girl. If you're watching, love you so much, girl. But yeah, so she got me those. This one is the big one. Because I've been going through my makeup a lot lately. There's things I've been clearing out. And that setting spray, I'm going to see if somebody else wants it. Hi, Timothy, and thank you for being a new subscriber. There are some new ones I've noticed lately, and I love doing these live chats when I get to know you guys better, as well as those of you who have been with me for quite some time. But thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the channel. This is the smaller one. So this one may come with me to Bermuda. I'm hoping, guys, that I get to go again this year. I really, really want to go again. So here's hoping. Because it took me forever to stay up for that last trip. I want to go again. Because your girl is not made of monies, unfortunately. So I've worked very hard when I go on a trip. And that was my first time this past year. And I really want to go back. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So the next two things that she got me. Oh my gosh. They're really, really cool. It's cool because I just cleaned out my collection. These are awesome. So I'll show you the first one. I'm probably going to butcher the name. The Shahara by Yovaz. I think that's pronounced. I know this is fairly popular company. And she's had hers for years and she loves them. It's not, I just never got around to buying them because there's so many makeup releases that come out every year. But I do love the color. I have played with hers. I swatched hers. And the colors are beautifully pigmented. So this is, does this palette have a name? I don't know. It just says the Shahara palette. Yeah, it's called the Shahara palette. And these colors are gorgeous. Lots of shimmers. Your girl loves her shimmers. These are absolutely beautiful colors. Look at that, guys. Like 1, 2. So this is a matte, this is a matte, this is matte, and so is this one up here. The rest are all shimmers, and they are gorgeous. They swatch really well. I'm not going to swatch them right now because I don't want to get my fingers all yucky. But this brand is really awesome. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. It's really cool. They have all kinds of different palettes, and they're really, really beautiful, and their pigmentation is really awesome. I used to play with hers, and she got me my own now because really the pigmentation and the colors are amazing. And I really have, because I just cleared out 3 palettes for my collection that I don't use anymore. I'm going to give them to a friend that I think will be able to use them. It's just that I don't gravitate towards them. The one I even forgot I owned, and I never opened it. I'm like, well, it makes no sense in me keeping it if I'm not going to use it. Let me give it to somebody who's going to enjoy it, you know? So this is the second one. This is called the Masquerade Mini by Jovia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. Look at the colors of the packaging. Oh, it's gorgeous. And they're packed really well. I think out of the... It's hard. I think I like this one better out of the 2. It's really hard. It's so close. The colors are gorgeous. Lots of beautiful shimmers. Look at this. Like this pink has gold flecks in it. Probably really can't pick up on it. These are all shimmers. Oh my god. I love cool tones. It's one of my favorite things to wear. I feel like people don't really gravitate towards cool tones because you really need to know how to manipulate the colors. Like when you're doing a natural eye, it's very easy to blend them together, and if you make a mistake, it's easy to correct the mistake. Whereas with the cooler tones, it's if you make a mistake, you're going to probably have to start over. But cool tones have always been like my go-to. I love them. I don't know if you can really see. I know the lighting in here is kind of weird, but I am wearing cooler tones today. I am wearing teal and purple. They're like 2 of my favorite colors. I always gravitate towards those types of colors on my eyes. For work, I do wear more natural colors and golds. I will sometimes pull out the teal. I'll pull out purple before I pull out teal though for work. But I always gravitate towards the cool tones. I love them. Or jewel tones, I love. Specifically the blues and the purples. And I know not a lot of girls do. They just want to stay safe with the golds and the browns. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. You do you, girl. But that's what I personally love. So if you're interested in trying like cooler tones or blues and teals, you know, you can always go to Walmart or your CVS, wherever you get your makeup from, and just buy like a hard candy or a Maybelline in like a cooler tone and just put a little bit on and experiment with it. That's how I originally started getting into cool tones, and it's my go-to now. It's one of my favorites when I'm not at work. When I'm not working, 9 times out of 10 there's a blue shadow on my lid. Even in high school, my mother steered me into, you saw what I wore in high school makeup. I did the tamer version of the 2. I do need to do the more wild version that I used to do, but that was the one that my mother got me into. But I originally would wear blue eyeshadows. I've always loved them. It was also kind of a thing, but they were more pastel-y back then, but I always loved blue eyeshadow on. I think it looks great. And purple, if you have blue eyes, actually makes your eyes pop a little bit, so recommendation for you guys. A little bit more wine. But yes, guys. Oh, thank goodness, Jamie. I'm glad you are feeling better. And thank you for joining my live streams. I love doing these, and I'm so sad that I couldn't do one last week, but things were just so crazy and hectic. But I'm glad I'm able to do one today. I'm really excited about that. Still have to take down, my fig tree is still up. I've gotten all the ornaments off of it, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to take those off. I am loving my new job, guys, so much. It's what a difference from where I came from to where I am now. And I don't mean that like that. I came from a bad position. My other job had a different stress, more stress than where I am now. So I'm less stressed than I was, but I love what I do. I really do. I work with some amazing people. Even the people in my old department, they're still amazing. They really are. I just feel really good going to this new year. As far as that goes, I'm going back to school this year in another month, which I'm nervous, but I'm very excited about as well, and I can't wait. And I'm working on more videos. There'll be more videos coming up of some toys. I just got some new toys from eBay that I literally just filmed, so you'll be seeing those videos in the next few days. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about doing more work outfits of the day. I didn't realize that you guys really loved those. So I did get away from doing them just because I didn't think that you guys enjoyed them as much as you do. So I will be filming more of my work outfits for work. Some of them are very similar outfits or outfits that I wear because they're like the pieces I still have and I wear them on a regular basis. But the ones that you haven't seen, I will be filming those work outfits again. Well, not again, but I will be filming work outfits for you guys because you guys really do seem to enjoy them. And I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much for all your feedback. I don't always respond to the comments because I am all over the place. So, but do know that I do read them all. I really do. But I am going to try to comment to you guys more. It's gotten harder for me to comment back to absolutely everybody, but I do read them all. So please know that. I got my wine. I've been wanting so badly. Sometimes all you need is a glass of wine to relax, talk to some good friends. That's what I love. But yeah, guys, it's been a pretty good week. I was at my friend's house. We did our gift exchange, and I got to play. She got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. That is so much fun. I haven't gotten to play one yet. I don't own one, but I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I hope your week gets better. It's actually, what's the word I'm looking for here? Coincidental that you mentioned that. This month, January, is the month I lost my grandfather as well. I know you said you lost your uncle, but my grandfather died January 26th. He'll be gone 8 years. So, this month can be hard for me too. And a month after, like my anniversary on YouTube's coming up as well because I created this channel as a way of, I don't want to say dealing with grieving, but as a way to get my mind off of it. At the time I had just hurt my back. I had a very bad back injury. I was out of work. I had no more money. I had no idea how I was going to keep the roof over my head, and I had no idea where my next meal was coming from. It was really bad at that point. But I turned to YouTube as a way of forgetting those problems temporarily. And I don't remember why I decided. I saw there were some people on YouTube that I loved watching and I admired. Pink Sparkles is one of them. At the time I watched Trisha. Her channel's changed drastically since then, but she seems like a very warm person. I don't know her, so because I know people either love her or hate her. But I used to watch Trisha because I loved her style. The girl has style. Whether you love her or hate her, she has style. I think she's pretty cool. Graveyard Girl, and there was these sisters. They called themselves the Mafia, the Barbie Mafia sisters, or the Barbie sisters. One was named Bella, and I think the other one was named Paris. And I loved them because they loved Juicy Couture and all pink and Paris themes. So and half of these girls are younger than me. I think they're all younger than me, to be honest with you. But I really admired them and their personalities and how outgoing they were. And I was like, they can make YouTube videos. Why can't I? So that's how I got the confidence to do it. And I've been with Joe for a very long time, as you guys know as well. And I said to him, I was like, I'm really thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And he was extremely supportive of it. He's like, yeah, go for it. That's what you want to do. You do it. I got to say that he's been, even my craziest of ideas, he's been extremely supportive. And that's a huge thing to have, is a good support system. He was always supportive. I started making candles. I did a candle making business that failed miserably. But he was very supportive from day one. He never told me, well, you shouldn't do that. That's a stupid idea. He always was very supportive of that, and that was awesome. So he's like, yeah, go for it. Do it. And I had a really crappy camera at the time. And you can see the earliest videos. They were pretty bad. I was embarrassed to even show my face on camera back then. But it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made because I've made so many wonderful friends through here. I really have. That we talk here on live chat or on Snapchat. I talked to quite a few of you through Facebook or on Facebook, and I've done a swap Couponing Girl is a friend of mine. Check out her channel. She's awesome. It has the voice of an angel. So if you're watching, girl, I love you too. She was one of the earliest friends I made on here. And I love you all so much. So this month is a month of mixed emotions for me because I made a decision that has given me so many wonderful new friends. But I also lost my grandfather, or I call him my Opa because he's from my mom's side, my German side. And he has taught me so many lessons in life. Oh, Jamie, thank you so much. You're going to make me cry. I feel that way about you guys too. You guys are like my family. I talk about you guys as if you're, like your family members, like we see each other every day. And oh my God, you're gonna make me cry, Jamie. I love you guys so much, truly. Yeah, Upa was the male figure in my life. He taught me some of my greatest lessons. I have so many beautiful memories of that man. Like from early on, really. I mean, my father is in my life too, and I love him to pieces. But my grandfather meant so much to me, and he taught me so many lessons as far as, like, I remember being like this little kid, and he gave me my work ethic. He taught me about dignity in class. There's no problem talking from your heart, Jamie. I would rather you talk from your heart. I truly do, because that's how I am as well. My grandfather taught me, like how to manage money, and if you want something, you go after. I don't remember how old I was. I was very, very young. I was under 10 years old, and I don't know if it was a toy or it was something materialistic. I remember that, and I said, oh, I really want that. He's like, then why don't you get it? And I was like, well, I don't have money. I don't know how to get it. He's like, don't ever let something that you don't have stop you. He's like, you work for it and you will get it. And he's telling me the story about a kid that he knew. Or I don't know if it was a kid that he knew or if it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him, actually. That there was, he grew up in Germany. And there was a tailor in town. Because my grandfather grew up in World War II times and stuff like that. So he was very young. And there was a tailor in town. And there was a vest in the window. And he wanted the vest. And couldn't afford the vest. So he worked and he saved and he did odd jobs and stuff until he finally had enough money to buy the vest. And when he got that vest, it meant so much to him, and because of how much work he had put into getting this vest, that it meant all that much more to him to have it. So I took that lesson, and I still had that lesson with me today. I've never looked at something and been like, I can't have that, whether it's a materialistic item or a job or a goal. I don't look at things like, I can't do that. It's like, okay, I can't do it now. What do I have to do to get there? And some goals will take years. I know that. But taking those first steps, you're never going to get there unless you start. And he instilled that in me. And I give him credit for turning me into that go-getter or that little, crazy little monster. And that meant a lot. Like, that was one of those lessons that definitely has resonated with me for the rest of my life. And another one was, and this one I implore you as well, especially like I've talked to you guys about the people, like the family member that gives me such grief. He would always tell me to look for the good in everything, everyone, every situation. Growing up, I was bullied a lot in school. They actually pulled me out of public school when I was 12 years old. Hello, Scotty. No worries. I'm glad you made it. They pulled me out of public school when I was around 12 years old because the bullying was so relentless and the school wasn't doing anything about it. I was in a dark place. I was suffering massive depression. I would come up with any reason not to go to school. It was horrible. And they put me in a private school. And I learned a lot being there. But I would talk to my grandfather because him and I were very, very close. We were like this. After my grandmother died, him and I were each other's support system. Oh, really, John? I'll have to check your channel out for sure. I didn't realize that. I was running around town doing grocery shopping, one of my favorite things. And cleaning up the house, too. Good evening, Lou. How are you? Lots of familiar faces. I'm so happy. So where was I? Talking about Upa. Oh yes, about the bullying. So I would talk to him about what was going on personally and being bullied, and I mean it was relentless. It was 4 girls against 1. It was really bad. And he always just tell me, look for the good. And I was like, how? What do you mean, what good? There's no good here. I'm doing very good, Lou, thank you. And he was like, well, you don't know. How are her parents? You know, maybe they're not so good at home. And at the time, I'm not going to lie to you, that lesson wasn't easily taken. Not at all. Because I couldn't stand this girl. I did not want to go to school. She had her little posse of friends. I didn't have many friends. And it was horror for me. It didn't come till a couple of years later where I finally realized what he meant. Thank you, Lou. Because I'm only 12. And the lesson he was giving me was a lot more than my little 12-year-old mind could comprehend at the time. But later on, I realized what he meant. It's like, all right. And then looking back, I'm like, well, I found out later on her parents were going through a divorce. She didn't have the best home life. So I get it. Looking now, even now as an adult, this girl was acting out because things weren't good at home. I don't think there's anything that I could have done to have fixed that. The weather is so cold right now. It's probably one of the coldest days we've had here. It's been unusually warm for us. We haven't gotten much snow except for that one storm we had. We're in the low 20s. Well, we were in the low 20s this afternoon. So now that it's dark, it's probably gone to the teens now. But it's pretty cold. That's why I'm wearing my sweater. I have my boots on still. Oh, really? Yeah, we didn't get much snow. The last time we had snow was in November, which I'm actually really thankful because last winter was far from mild, and this year it has been very mild, and please let it continue to be so because I can't deal with snow. I hate it. I hate being cold, but I'd rather be cold than have to deal with snow any day of the week. But yeah, so now anytime I'm in a situation, I do try to look for the good in people, which is probably why I hate to say it. Because this part wasn't good, that I put up with that one family member's abuse for as long as I did, because I tried to find the good. I tried to come up with, like, oh, there's a reason for this, there's a reason. And there's just nothing that I could come up with anymore, so I just disassociate and don't deal with that person in my life anymore. And I'm happy for her. I'm not wearing anything special today, guys. I'm wearing this, I'm covered in, like, fake snow and glitter from my Christmas tree. This little cardigan. Well, it's not little. You've seen it before. I'm wearing my pair of jeans from, these are from Charlotte Russe, but they keep falling off. And this shirt my mom gave me, it's got like roses on it. Just a t-shirt. This is as t-shirty as I get. And then my black boots, which still need to be washed from the mud incident. And they're not coming off because I'm freezing. This room, even though I have the heat on, the heat really doesn't resonate very well in here. So it's not good. Not good at all. But, so pretty basic outfit today. We went to church and did some grocery shopping. I don't normally talk about religion, guys, and I do apologize because I know not all of you are religious. So this is not meant to offend you. I'm not trying to push my beliefs or anything like that. You know, to each his own. I have friends of all religions, but we went to church today, and it's the last weekend for the Christmas celebration, at least for Catholics. I personally like going to church because it resets me, especially after all the abuse I put up with that family member. I started going back to church, and it helped me to reset myself and forget about that person. And I would talk to the priest about the issues and explain what my mindset was, what was going on and everything. And helped me a lot to move past that. You're very welcome, John. But it definitely helped me to move past what I was dealing with this person. And he's like, you know what? You don't need to feel guilty because guilty doesn't come from a good place. So you need to let it go. And I was like, that was revolutionary for me too, to realize that, you know, I mean, you would think, because it's such a simple concept, that guilt is not good. But until somebody actually said it to me, I'm like, wow, like, you're right. But I never really thought about it that way before. But it definitely helped me out a lot as far as getting past that, when I dealt with that person. And I haven't had to deal with them at all in 2019. It's been such a great year so far. I'm so happy, guys, to rid myself of that negativity. I can't tell you how happy I am. And as far as my New Year's resolutions have been going, they've been going really well so far. I've been working on new content for you guys. I filmed a lot of new toy videos that you'll be seeing soon. Some of them have been up already, but I did get some in the mail recently, and I just filmed that right before coming on here with you guys. And I'm so excited. I'm really glad that I love talking to you guys and reading your comments and stuff, because you guys let me know which videos you love. And I didn't realize how many of you still love the toy videos. I love them too. I just kind of got away with them, especially with this past year, and it's been so crazy. It's really awesome that you guys still love those toy videos as much as I do. I definitely, once I get, this room's a mess again. I clean it like every other week, and this room turns into like, because I hang out in here a lot. But I definitely want to do like some room tours and stuff with you guys. And I did do a shoe, like talk about shoes, like how I got the shoe and what I like about the shoes and stuff. I did that with my one flat pink jelly pair, and you guys have been asking me to do more of those. I do plan on doing more couch videos because you guys really love those as well. My channel is always going to be a mixture of different things, so I wanted to continue doing that, because for a while there I know we kind of got, I don't want to say stale, but like doing pretty much the same thing every day. And that's not really me. It's not my personality. And I know you guys know that you're all here for different reasons as well. And I want to continue with that as well. So I hope you guys like the new toys that I've just filmed. I haven't gotten any new trolls recently, though. That makes me a little sad. I have one troll doll. He's over here. I showed you this troll not that long ago. Let me go get the troll. This troll needs a bath, which is why it's not with its family yet. It's a little troll. This is the last troll I got from Listia. Thank you. But she needs a bath, because I won't put her with the others until she's been bathed. I always clean my toys once I get them. She's so cute. This is a dam. This is a dam. I love her. Dams and wishnicks are kind of my favorites, because of their little expressions. Hi, Scott. My Christmas was great. My New Year's was great. Christmas I spent with my family. My dad's born Christmas Day. It was a beautiful, quiet day. Joey's grandmother and uncle came over, which was the first time he ever spent Christmas with them, which was really special. I see my mom, my brother, who's gotten a new job, and he's doing very well. And everybody had a great time. It was just such a blessed Christmas compared to last year's, because that family member that I told you about ruined it. What an amazing Christmas. It truly was. I was surrounded by people I love, and everybody was happy. The only thing that made it better if I could have done a live feed with you guys, but it was such a crazy day, I didn't have the time to do it. But it was just a beautiful day. New Year's was fun, too. We went up to my mom's again, and, you know, we popped open some champagne, and we had a few drinks. We played some games like Operation and stuff at the old school game. I'm going to buy Perfection, because I think that'd be a lot of fun to play for the holidays. And we watched the ball drop, and it was so much fun being with such a great family, because what a year it's been. There was a lot of negativity, but the positives totally outweighed it. It was great. Like I said, my one cousin, he's getting married in 2020, so that was a huge positivity and something to look forward to. And a new family member, because the woman he's marrying is such a beautiful, caring, loving person. I'm so happy for him, and I'm very glad to call her family now. I can't wait. So we'll have to pick out an outfit for that wedding, won't we? It's not until 2020, but we have plenty of time for that, right? She's gorgeous. She's beautiful, and I'm very happy because my family's very small, so this is a very exciting moment in our lives. I'm very happy for that. But yeah, it was a great Christmas, a great New Year's. Our Christmas is mainly Christmas Eve. That's because we do it more European, but Christmas Day is my dad's birthday. And Jesus' birthday as well, and we had Joey's family, you know, his grandmother and his uncle over, which was a lot of fun, and you know, we're bringing them into the family now too. So I feel very blessed. And of course you guys, and I'm actually shocked how much my channel grew this year from the year previous. There's so many more subscribers and more friends, and I love that. It's been such an awesome year. But 2019 is going to be way better, I think. Right, guys? It's going to be a lot more fun. But thank you for asking. It was a great New Year's and a great Christmas. I couldn't ask for anything better. And I hope you guys had good holidays, whether it was Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and a great New Year's as well. How many do I have? How many miniskirts do I have? Ooh. See, your girl prefers dresses and skirts to pants. I have quite a few. Let me think here. God, I don't even know. Mini skirts, at least 5. More than that, I have tons of skirts. I really do. I do plan on doing a dress of the day where I just pull out different dresses for you guys and try them on, because sometimes I don't have the occasions to wear them, but I'd love to show you because I have some beautiful pieces that I think you guys would like. This closet needs to be redone though. A lot of jackets in here. This is a coyote fur jacket that was given to me by my godmother, who passed this year, unfortunately. Happy New Year! How are you? So I have that in here. I have some other coats that I need to go through, because a lot of these don't fit me anymore, because your girl's a lot curvier than she used to be. And a few other things I need to go through. It is... I would love to. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you like that dress. I wasn't sure about that dress, to be honest with you, when it showed up. I think it's pretty, but I wasn't sure. I'm doing very good. Thank you. I would put a skirt on right now. However, it is freezing in this room, and nothing coming up. I didn't even switch into my house shoes. That's how cold I am. I'm wearing the boots that I wore. Because you guys know I'm one of those weird. The only time I like to go barefoot is when I'm on the beach. I know for some people they love going barefoot. I'm one of those weirdos where I don't. I have shoes for the house and shoes for at home. I do wear ballet flats. Currently, I think I have 2 pairs right now. I need to get more, because what I like to do is, you guys know I love my heels, but I also try to give my feet a break in between, like, you know your body, so you can tell when your feet need a break. So I'll put on my flats when I feel they need to. And I have 2 pairs right now, but I'm very picky over my flats. So I do need to get more. It's just, it's something that I'm very picky about. I have started my Amazon wish list. I did post the link in to a comment recently, but I'm going to start posting that link for you guys, because you guys have requested it. There's all kinds of different crazy things on there, from shoes to tights to outfits and dresses. There's even like dog toys and stuff on there, but you're not, obviously you guys aren't, you're not obligated by any means. If that's what because you guys have asked, that's why I'm letting you guys know. But I have started that, and obviously it's not going to be in this video, but videos that come after this that aren't live will have the link for my Amazon wish list, because quite a few of you have asked for it. Oof. I gotta find a better place to sit. We're going to film these somewhere else eventually. Okay, we can do that at some point. It's so darn cold in here. Oh. And for those of you who came later, I'll show you these. I went to my hairdresser last week, which is part of the reason why I wasn't able to do a live feed. And not a bad idea. So my hairstylist she knows about my YouTube channel, and we talk about it when she's doing my hair. My hair was drying naturally today, so it's looking a little like it normally does. She gave me a new pair of shoes, guys. Check this out. It looks like stained glass. Isn't that pretty? Girl got style. Love it. She has trouble walking in shoes like this. But when I come in, I'm going to wear my crazy boots and stuff like that. So, She gave me these because she knows that I can handle a heel like this, and I love them. So pretty. At some point, I want to create a walk-in closet for my shoes and my purses and stuff, and that's something we're going to be working on hopefully in the near future. This room that I'm sitting in, because I live in my grandfather's house, he moved out and went to a different town at some point when he remarried. So this place was abandoned for quite some time before I moved in. But this room was never really anything. It was always just kind of a room. Like he kept like spare furniture in here. It's too small to be really an adult bedroom. Oh, thank you. I got a pretty awesome hairdresser. She got good taste too, doesn't she? She got great taste. I don't think she ever wore them, at least not outside. These things are really, really clean and beautiful. But I picked out quite a few shoes on my Amazon wish list that I plan on purchasing. I got a Amazon gift card, so I don't know what I'm going to put it towards yet, but there are some cool shoes on there. I normally don't use Amazon. I've only used it like once or twice. I know that sounds like really stupid, but I go to other websites. I normally go on there when somebody's looking for something specific, like for a gift, or somebody's like, oh, I found this on Amazon, I really like it. Then I go on there and I buy it for them. But I never bought anything for myself on there, to be honest with you. So I got a gift card for Christmas for them. So I'm probably going to get, it's a toss-up between a pair of shoes, or I found a pair of like fishnets with rhinestones on them. They're really cute. Oh, there's so many cute things on there. And I found a chair that's like, it looks like a high heel, and I've been wanting one of those forever. Oh my goodness. There was one at Burlington Confectionery years ago, but I didn't do it. Okay. I didn't show my outfit earlier, but I'll show it for you since you did come late. So I'm wearing this cardigan that I got from Macy's years ago from the Cape, and I do have like little like glitter and stuff on it because I was putting, we're going to take my tree down. My typical Charlotte Russe jeans, my boots that you guys have seen before, and this is a shirt my mom gave me that has little roses on it. It's technically a t-shirt, I guess, but I'm not a t-shirt kind of girl. This is as t-shirty as it gets for me. But so that's the outfit for today. And it's freezing. It's so cold. Absolutely. One of my resolutions, though, is definitely to get shoes that aren't black, because the majority of my collection is. Thank you. And the hairdresser started me out right with a pair of shoes that aren't black, because I'm weird when I... Thank you. I'm weird with my shoes. I love black ones because they go with everything, but I love statement shoes as well. So I have like some weird statement ones. Yes, I do plan on doing some shorter dresses and stuff with you guys. I just got some... That goes back to like the dress of the day thing that I'm planning on doing, because I got so many little dresses, because you guys always ask me about mini skirts and really short things, and I have quite a few really tiny little dresses, and I wear them like, the occasions come and go, but I mean like not as often as I would love them to be, but I'm definitely going to start wearing those more. I have my New Year's outfit that I think you guys are going to love, and I'm very excited to show you guys that outfit. I've owned the dress for years. I had only just taken the tag off of it to wear it this past New Year's. And that's because I didn't have the confidence to wear it anymore because I gained a lot of weight. And I have lost enough weight where I felt confident in it. And I'm very excited about that. I'm not sure when, but sure, I will totally do that. My hair's like all knotted. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm going to add a little bit more wine to my cup since we're going to be sitting here talking for a little bit. So give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Hang tight. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Wanted to top off with a little bit more wine. 2 is my limit, so that'll be it for the night. But I like talking and having a little glass of vino. Thank you. So just one of my favorite things, talking, wine, having a good time with friends. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So we're going to pretend. So get your glass of wine, get your snacks, and we'll just sit back and talk. That's what I like to do. I'm truly not that complicated of a person. I love the glass. This was a gift. Christmas or birthday, I don't remember. My friend gave me this glass. There was 2 of them, but unfortunately Joey broke one on accident. It says always time to wine. It's got little red, white, and blush wine bottles and little glasses. I'll have to show you. Do you guys want to see my wine glass collection? I got some pretty cool ones, actually. That's something I never thought to do. But maybe we could. Wine's one of my favorite things. That did get a keratin treatment. It did help, I gotta say. I mean, my hair is naturally curly. With it being so thick, it ends up being a wave. But I definitely would say that it did help. I did think about cutting it shorter, but I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with it. I missed that last comment. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. It's so thick. I don't know. Last time I had my hair really short, I looked like a poodle. I do like it a little on the longer side. Maybe I'll just take a little bit off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, if you guys have some ideas for my hair, you can send me pictures on my Facebook page, or I don't know if you can do it through Instagram or Snapchat. Let me know what you guys think I should do. I don't dye my hair. This is my natural hair color. No, I don't want to dye it. But I do want to do another cut. I mean, she takes care of me. She makes my hair look pretty. I need to go get a waxing next. The eyebrows need to get done so they look like caterpillars. We don't need that. Yeah, I like it longer too. I'm thinking the same thing. Because I saw a picture of a girl who way thinner hair, so it would never look that way on me. She just had like a straight cut, and it was like straight. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. At the most, maybe an inch. That's probably closer to 2 inches. Yeah, I wouldn't go much shorter than that. Oh, thank you, Tim. Yeah, I like my hair longer, to be honest with you. I've had it shorter. To get it would be such a hassle to get the pictures out because they're all like packed away. But I'll definitely show you some pictures when I was younger and a lot thinner. My hair was shorter. It was about to here, and the smallest I was a size 1. Unfortunately, it wasn't healthy. I was extremely anorexic. But that was the smallest I was. So I mean, sometimes I have regrets, but I mean, I'm healthy, so that's the important part. Oh, sorry, John. I didn't see your comment. I am in a relationship. Joey, he's been on a few of my videos. He hasn't been in any of my videos recently. But yeah, I am dating somebody. And we've been together for quite a few years. But thank you for asking. That's something I get asked quite a bit. Well, regularly, I guess. That's okay. It's cool. I'm fairly open. I haven't started the class yet. Thank you for asking. It starts in February. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm still nervous. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in an actual like college course. I've taken like certifications and stuff like that since then, and those kinds of things. But I'm excited. I have a good support system. I have you guys. I have the people that I work with are very supportive. And when my boss told me about the class and he wanted me to take it, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And he's like, don't worry, you'll pass. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay, I'm glad you got confidence because I'm not so confident. But I'm looking forward to it. I've been wanting to go back to school for quite some time. And so being in the career that I've finally been wanting to be in and taking courses to better myself with it, it's great. I went to school for art education originally, and that didn't pan out. I mean, I had a minor in history, but didn't work out so well, unfortunately. So I'm finally working with computers and stuff like that. I'm in an area where I enjoy what I do. It's not what I went to school for, but um, a lot of the kids that I graduated high school with went for teaching, and there's only 2 of us that ended up actually doing what we went to school for. So, it says a lot right there. But that's okay. Life happens, and I don't regret that experience, to be honest with you. I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I would probably go for schooling for what I'm in now. But who would have known, I didn't think I'd be where I'm at as far as my career goes. But I am happy with where I'm at, and that's what's important. But yeah, that starts next month, which is like not that far away. So it's like, like halfway through February, I'll start that course, and I'm a little nervous, but I think I got this. So I'll probably be staying after work to work on it, like to get some hours in and not have any distractions. But I'm looking forward to it. So I'll be going to the gym a little bit later. I was really good. I went 4 times this week. I try to do minimally 3 times a week at the gym. I did 4. My goal is typically to do 3 to 5. I've done 5 before. But yeah, so 4 in a row. Awesome. My goal is to work more on my stomach and my arms, my legs. I love working on my legs, but they're getting so muscular. It's like, okay, girl, you need to calm that down a little bit. But yeah, and more cardio. I've been doing that. I do one day a week where it's just purely cardio, and that's it. Whereas before I always did cardio and weights. So one day a week I do purely cardio now, and then I always mix a little bit of weights, whether it's arms or working on the stomach area and stuff like that. So love it. This will be my 2nd year going to the gym. Second 2.5 years, something like that. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I know somebody that does that not far from where I live, actually. And then he sells the wood afterwards. But be careful with that, because that could be a very dangerous job. I know that the guy that I know, he got flattened one year. He wasn't... It's not that he wasn't being safe, he was by himself, and that was definitely a factor in it. But he's been doing it. He's an older gentleman now, and he's been doing it, my goodness, his whole life. He's a farmer, and like, I forget how many kids there are in the family. He comes from a long slew of them, and he's like in his 70s now. So he felt he could do it, but it happened. He was fine. The tree fell on him, but it didn't like squash him. If that makes sense. Like, he's okay. Like, he was hurt for a day or so. He was sore, but he was okay. But definitely be careful if you do that, because that can be very dangerous. I've seen people do that before. But it can be a really good job too. There's a lot of good jobs out there for stuff like that. I always wanted to... This is going to sound really weird, maybe. I've been, like, lately listening to a lot of show tunes from Broadway and, like, The Greatest Showman. Awesome movie. If you're into musicals, totally watch it. And one of the first jobs I wanted as a child, I wanted to be a circus performer. I know that sounds pretty weird. Maybe not. Maybe other people feel that way too. But there was a show on Disney called Dumbo Circus. They weren't furries, but they were like people dressed in these outfits, like, costumes. And there was Lily, who was a cat, and she was a tightrope walker. And I think that's where it originally came from, because I was really into the costumes. And then not long after that, I saw the circus for the first time as a child. And the costumes got me, and just everything about it, the lights, the action, like, I fell in love with the circus. I wanted to go and run away with the circus for the longest time. My mother was so upset. She's like, why do you want to do that and leave me? I'm like, because you get to see the world, and it's cool. Hello, how are you? Good night to you as well. But I always wanted to join the circus and stuff like that. Be like a tightrope walker. No, I haven't thought about that, but that's actually not a bad idea. I may have to try that, to be honest with you. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm probably going to try that. Thank you. But actually, when I got out of school, when I graduated high school, I was very, very much into musicals as I am now. I've been really obsessed with Wicked lately. I saw the show about 2 years ago. Awesome show. And I loved plays, and I wanted more than anything to move to New York and go to New York City and be in a play. I wanted to go to FIT, as you guys know. I've talked about that too. So when I got out of school, I auditioned for Les Miserables at the time, and it wasn't it was like a backup part. I didn't even have a name, if I remember correctly, because that's how long. I don't even think Les Miserables is playing in New York City anymore. I could be wrong. But I was talked out of it by family. They're like, you get your college first. That's more important. And I still kick myself in the butt to this day, because what an opportunity, like, to be on Broadway in an actual show. And like I said, it wasn't a part. It wasn't like it wasn't a speaking part or anything like main character wise. Just like backup kind of thing. But that's how most people start. But that's my only regret in life, was not being able to do that. But I've been like obsessed with Wicked again lately. I really wanted to make a trip out because apparently Wicked is in New York right now. Oh, I don't blame you for that. But it would be cool to work in the circus. I've always wanted to do so too. But I definitely do want to go to New York City and see a show. I saw the Rockettes in New York City 4 years ago. That was really, really cool. I definitely want to do that again. But I really want to see Wicked again. That's such an awesome show. Although I do know everybody's talking about one called Hamilton. I've heard a few people on here talk about it, and I've heard some of the songs. Rent. Yes, that's a good one. I've never seen that one, but it's a good one. I know lots of people love it. I love Wicked. I love Cats. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. Annie Get Your Gun is really good. What else we got? Grease was originally a Broadway show. You gotta love Hairspray. The list goes on and on, truly. But yeah, I've been in the mood to go see a show so badly. And I want to go to New York City. I haven't been to a New York City show in quite some time. I've seen some there's a theater like maybe an hour from where I live. But what is that noise? Oh, okay, it's Joey. The acoustics in this house are sometimes a little weird, so it's like I hear things that sounded really bad. Nice going, Michelle. It's just the way the house is. Sometimes it sounds like there's something in the house, but it's really just one of us making noises. Where was I going? Yes, the Broadway shows. I would love to go and see one again. I haven't been to one in many, many years. Actually, I guess the closest one would be the Rockettes 4 years ago. That's not considered Broadway, though, is it? I don't think it is. Well, it's New York City. Close enough. I also want to go to I think it's the New York City library that has like the original Winnie the Pooh characters. I want to see those. How cool would that be? I want pictures of those. I did go to New York City last year, and we went and saw a drag show, which was really cool. It was called Lips. That was a lot of fun. Those guys are really, really cool. The show was absolutely awesome, and the food was really good because it's like a dinner theater kind of thing. And we went to a museum as well. New York City is really cool. I like going to New York City. It's hard to describe New York City unless you've actually been there. You know what I mean? It's just something you need to do at least once in your life and visit. It's like so much going on, and there's everything. Anything you can think of, it's probably in New York City. Guarantee it. You want a great Greek restaurant? Well, go down this avenue. You want this? Go down here. Like, they have everything. It's such a crazy city, but a cool city. I love New York urban fashion. I mean, you guys have seen some of my outfits. I'm kind of influenced slightly by it. I wanted to move there so bad. My dream when I got out of high school was to move to New York City, get my little Chihuahua. I've always wanted a Chihuahua. And I was going to decorate my room like Paris theme and like neon lights, kind of like 80s-esque actually. Have my little condo and live the single girl life. Pretty much Sex in the City now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no, better than Sex in the City. My mom loves that show. I never got into it. But have my bachelorette pad and live the best life possible, have fun, make money, all that stuff. That's what I wanted, was to move to New York City. Life didn't work out that way. But I really don't even know where I want to go. Because, like, I hate cold, I hate winter, I hate snow. But I don't want to go, like... I don't want to go to a place where there are bugs like this either. Like, big bugs. Because I have friends that live in Georgia and Florida, and they say the bugs there are crazy. And they have really bad rainstorms in Florida. And crocodiles. No. No thanks. So I don't even know. Is there really a perfect place to live? I'm not even sure. I really don't know. Although I hear people say California's pretty cool, but they got a lot of wildfires there. But they got some really awesome people there too. And I heard that they have really good food. That's the other thing about New York City. The food is awesome. Like, the pizza there is like... I've seen things on Facebook where it's like pizza. And they show a map and they say, like, New York is like the best pizza and everybody else, it kind of stinks. Pizza's pizza. Pizza's good. But there's definitely something special about New York City pizza. And their bakeries are awesome. Like, the Italian bakeries in New York City are so, so cool. My gosh. Like I said, that's always been my dream, to have my own little condo, live in New York City with my little chihuahua. So me and Desi will just move. We'll go by ourselves. We'll have the singles life. Girl, I'd probably be bankrupt in a month. Because, like, that's gotta be super expensive. Who was I talking to the other day? I was talking to somebody that owned a house. No, they didn't. They were renting it. I'm trying to remember where in New York City. Well, I think they have that in most states, don't they? I'm trying to think. Where in New York City? Because they have the 5 boroughs. Where? I don't remember which borough it was. But they had a 4-bedroom house, I guess they were renting. I don't know which borough that would be, where there's houses. I don't know. Quite a few of them have houses. But the people paid $12,000 a month for this place. $12,000 a month! Woo! I don't make that. Not a month, are you kidding? Not even close. So, I don't know. But that's always been a dream. And I would always... And Boston City, too. Boston City is really, really pretty. I'd love to live there, too. I'm weird, though, because like, as much as I would love to live in a city and have, like, the, like... What's what I'm looking for here? The access to everything you have and, like, the ease of everything. Because, like, where I live, everything pretty much closes down at around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. With the exception of a Walmart that's about 20 minutes away from where I live. Everything else shuts down. And Sundays are even worse. Normally things shut down around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So there's nothing to do. You gotta, like, twiddle your thumbs and keep yourself occupied somehow. Which can be a pain in the neck. So, like, the idea of living in a city with this, they never sleep and there's always things going on, like, that intrigues me a lot. But I also like having my peaceful time where I don't have to deal with anybody and it's nice and quiet and having me time. So it's like yin yang. I need my own island and I need to have a condo in New York City. That'd be cool. We need both. That's what we'll do. House in Cape Cod, house in New York City. We got this, right? Yeah, we got this. But again, I think most YouTubers well, no, there's a couple YouTubers that own. No, there's a few that own their house. I don't know if anyone own their own island, though. That'd be cool, though, right? I can't wait for spring, guys. I cannot wait. I'm already thinking, like, new outfits and stuff. I've been going through my closet a lot. I watched that show Tidy Up on Netflix, which if that doesn't inspire you, and you know what, like I'm watching that show and I'm thinking I've been doing that before this show existed, like because she focuses on like clothes and papers. Those are my first two things to go through because to me it's the easiest. Maybe it's not for some people, I don't know. But I'm constantly going through things like I'll try on something and if I'm not feeling it, I'll put it to the side for a minute and then by a minute like till I can like better investigate it. And I'll try it on again. If I still don't feel right with it, it goes into a donation pile. Actually, I got 3 bags of clothes I need to donate this week between me and Joey because he's gotten into donating too, which is good. I thank the church for that actually because they said if you have a coat that you don't use, donate to somebody who needs it. And that's what I believe in. Something that I get to my brother to put on eBay and sell it. And then the other things that, you know, I think somebody can really use it. I just donate to whoever needs donation, whether it's a church. It's not necessarily my church. I donate to tons of different churches. Or any place that needs donations, I'll do that too. I gotta go through, we have tons of like those fleecy blankets you get at like Walmart for $5. I have a bunch of those for people who give them to me, and you know, sometimes you just buy them and stuff like that. I got tons of those, and you go through those. And I normally donate those or old towels to shelters and vet offices because they can always use those things. So I've been doing that again. I'm constantly doing it, but I'm like really more conscious about it. I've gotten through half of my kitchen and I've organized it. I'm very happy about that. And I just got the other half to work on now. What I want to get right now, because I have my grandmother's dishes, I want to get a really nice, what do they call those cabinets? Okay, bye. See you later. Like a china cabinet to put her china in because it just sits in this space that I don't use. And they're beautiful dishes, but I really don't appreciate them. Where like I'll open it up once in a while and I'll look at them like, oh, how pretty. She's got beautiful teapots and stuff. And it was her dishes that she got on her wedding day. And it was one of the few things my grandfather had gifted to me before he passed. I have that, and I have the only thing that I wanted from him, well, he was alive way before he got sick and passed away. He said to me, what do you want? And I was like, I don't want anything, Oopa. He's like, well, there's got to be something you like. I was like, well, one day I would like to have your wooden bar. It's a beautiful bar. I'll show you in a video one day. It's gorgeous. It's all wood and gorgeous, and it's got a built-in record player, which is really cool. It shows how old it is. And he's like, well, it's yours. And he gave that to me, he's been gone, going to be 8 years. He gave it to me at that point. Two years before he passed, he gave it to me. He's like, I want you to appreciate it and enjoy it while, before I go. And it's my favorite piece. I'll never part with it. It's really gorgeous. It's definitely, when you look at it, it's antique. It shows its time, if that makes sense. Love that piece. It's a huge piece, though. But I also want, like I said, like a china cabinet so I can showcase her stuff. But I don't even know where to go looking for something like that. I don't even know where to put something like that. Like I want a china cabinet, and I want a really nice fish tank, but I don't really have an area to put it, because I want it in my living room, but living room is very narrow, so there's really no space in there for a fish tank. The only other place that it could be appreciated would be in my kitchen, but the counter space, it doesn't make sense to. I had one in this room where I film at one point, but nobody comes back in this room besides me. So, I mean, I liked having it, but this room gets very cold, and that's not good for fish. And, I only appreciate when I'm in here, and I want it in the living room. That's what I really want. So, eventually, when I get my own place that, not here, because this is my grandfather's home, and we just took it over after he passed. Well, before he passed. He moved out of here, and we moved in. It was abandoned for quite a few years before that. But we just made a deal. He gave us, reasonable rent for the place. And then he passed, and we just stayed here because it's family owned. But I want my own place. I'm working on saving that up. So hopefully in the next couple of years, but I don't even know where I want to move to at this point. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. And my friends are thinking the same way. Nobody's staying where we are because there's nothing here. There's no jobs really. It's just figuring out where we want to go. But that's not going to be a decision that's easily made. It's going to be quite a few years. So it's, you know, it is what it is. And I hate making those kinds of decisions, to be honest with you. Because it's a big decision. How do you know if you move to, you know, I don't know, Utah, that you're going to like it? I mean, you got to go there, you got to visit, there's a lot of research that goes into it. And in the United States, there is 50 states. That's a lot of research if you don't find it right away. I wouldn't go to Hawaii. I mean, I'd love to go to Hawaii, but that state's extremely expensive. Everything's pretty much imported in. It's a very expensive place to live. Alaska, way too cold, so we can eliminate that right off the bat. But I do want to see the Northern Lights. I'll probably go one day to see the Northern Lights. But I don't know, like, as far as the state where I would love to live in, that's hard. It's very hard. I don't know. One day I'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll never figure it out. Some people don't. I guess that's the beauty of life. You know, I used to always, like, sometimes, I'm sure everybody feels this way, just like, you want to pick yourself up and go someplace and, like, restart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought it would be cool to go to a different, No, I haven't gotten a pedicure recently. I really do need to get one, though. When was the last time I had one? May. May was the last time I had a pedicure. I think your girl's overdue. No, it's been on the list of things to do. I really should make an appointment for that soon. I actually got one of those. I want to do that as a live video. It's, what's it called? Those baby feet things, like those plastic things you put on your feet. And it makes the skin, like, peel off and stuff, like, over a week. I wanted to wait till after the holidays were over, but holidays are over now. Because it takes, like, 10 days for, like, the peeling to stop. But I want to do a live video of me putting them on, and we'll just talk while, you know, kind of like trying the product out and seeing how it is. I bought it during the summertime, but I didn't want to do it in the summertime because, you know, you're going barefoot on beaches and stuff like that. And the holidays came, I didn't want to do it around then because, you know, open-toed shoes, that kind of thing. But now we're at that lull where I'm not really wearing shoes that necessarily show my feet. I'm wearing a lot of boots. So I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe we'll do that for our next live video. We'll do that. Ooh. That's a really great idea. That's a really good idea. You're right. I haven't picked up a paintbrush in a very long time. I have some pieces that need to be finished. I have one here I did a long time ago. I'll show it to you. It needs to be framed. Because this was like, I went through a phase where I was doing this kind of work. One of my pieces. This is acrylic. One of my paintings that I did a long time ago. I went through a phase where I was really into modern art. I still kind of have a thing for stuff like this. But yeah, I would definitely like to get into that. There's a little glitter and stuff in here as well. I definitely need to get back into painting for sure. That's a great recommendation. Maybe we'll do like a live painting thing where we'll just see where it takes us. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love that. Wait, that needs to be framed. Is there... No, I didn't put a year on that one. I would say it's definitely from 2007, that particular one. I have an oil painting that I've been working on and off for like 10 years. It's a phoenix, but it's not done. And I have a dragon painting that I've been haven't worked on any of those paintings in a long time, I'll be honest with you. But his... I think it's his tail that is like a little messed up that I need to work on my dragon. But yeah, that's a great idea. We could do some... Would you guys like that? Like some live painting videos? That might be fun. I'm out of practice now. It's been a while. But we can definitely do that. I like that. Great suggestion. Absolutely love that. That's why I love these live videos. Because I get to talk to you guys in the now. And the ideas are always awesome. So thank you. My throat's feeling a little scratchy. I don't like that. I have a feeling I'm coming down with something. I've been feeling that way for about a week, but I'm fighting it like tooth and nail. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to keep the knots out. My hair is thick, but the strands are very thin and it knots very easily. It's a pain in the neck. But I do like my hair. I can't complain. I know so many girls that I work with have very thin hair and they're always complaining about that. So I guess better to have thick hair than thin, I guess. I don't know. I gotta straighten it again. I'm very bad with the curling iron, I'll be honest with you. I've tried the curling iron thing. It doesn't work for me. It's a pain in the butt. Well, I've watched YouTube videos on how to use a curling iron. It's just, I have so much hair and it's so thick, it takes me forever to curl it properly. And then I get lazy and just like, it ends up being beach waves, which is kind of what I have now. When I thin my hair out, it's like Shirley Temple. I haven't thinned my hair out in years, and I don't recommend doing it. I looked really stupid. But we won't get into that. Yeah, maybe one day we'll curl. Maybe I'll get my hairstylist to do that. I love warm tea with honey, actually. My favorites are peppermint. I love dandelion tea, green teas. I love tea. I don't drink it that often. I normally drink coffee in the morning, but yeah, I have been drinking a lot more tea, and I've really been into honeycomb lately. I've been pacing myself because I have only like that much honeycomb left, like that. About that. From here to here, about that wide. It's delicious and super sweet. Very nice. Yeah, not very warm in here right now. I really need to get my wood stove going. I haven't done that today. Because we have electric heat in the house and we have the wood stove, but the wood stove doesn't reach this particular room. And I got the electric heat on, but this room just never heats up, ever. I mean, it takes the tinge off, but that's pretty much it. And I got some of my collectibles in here because the Christmas stuff's still up, so I'll be working on that probably more tomorrow. That should be finished tomorrow. And throwing a lot of things out tomorrow as well. Because there's just like things have just piled up. I mean, that happens when you live in a place for a while. We've got our new Christmas tree, so the old one needs to be thrown out. Because I didn't get a chance to do that. My windstones! Wow! I'm actually surprised that somebody remembered that. I haven't talked about that in a while. No, I haven't got any new ones yet. There's a few I do have my eyes on, though. So thank you for bringing that up. That's awesome. I do want to get... I have the Kyron father and the baby. I never got the mother. So I've been looking for her on YouTube. But I have been eyeballing a few things on their website. But yes, I have been thinking about getting some of their stuff. I don't know if I did make a video years and years ago on my kitchen fairy collection. That area, I've been thinking about clearing the fairies out and putting something else there, whether it's my windstones or not. Because those shells are really, they're heavy. Female health dragons. I didn't know about those, so I definitely have to look into that for sure. I like how they got blind bags now. You know what? I may have to buy a blind bag and open it on camera with you guys. That might be fun. Ooh, I think I know what to do with that one gift card now. Thank you for that suggestion. But yeah, where my kitchen fairies are, I'm thinking... I totally agree with you. They are really expensive, but they're totally worth it. Their craftsmanship is beautiful. They're made here in the U.S. I absolutely love Windstone editions. For those of you who aren't familiar with Windstone editions, they're a bunch of mythological... they're statues. And there's dragons, there's unicorns, and M. Pina is the artist, and she gets her inspiration from actual living animals. So these things are extremely realistic. Their unicorns look like they could just come up and gallop away. Their dragons are gorgeous. They've done mermaids, they've done frogs. I don't have the frog prince, I have the frog wizard. They've done wizards as well, like human wizards. Their work is exceptional, and I totally recommend it to anybody. But I do have quite a bit. I've been collecting since I was a teenager. And I absolutely love them. But thank you for bringing that up. You must be with this channel for quite a long time if you remember the Windstones, because I haven't mentioned that in quite a long time. And I love you for that. That was awesome. But I do know they have some blind bags that I've seen recently that I've been really curious about. I've been wanting to get back into it. But where my, that is awesome. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Where my kitchen fairies are, I want to move them, or I'm not sure if I want to get rid of them. Maybe some of them, but I've had them for so long, it's kind of hard to part. And I'm thinking about putting Windstones where they are because those shelves are really hefty and heavy and could hold the weight. Because that's part of the reason why I haven't been collecting as heavily as I did, because a lot of the shelving that I have for them are made out of glass. They're very heavy, and I'm worried about them breaking it. But thank you for bringing that up. Oh, I love talking about Windstones. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So definitely, if you're not familiar with them, you need to get familiar. They're beautiful, especially if you love dragons. Their dragons are absolutely gorgeous, and the different variations. I think we may have to do a Windstone collection again. I haven't done one of those in a while. It's probably the same from the last time, because it's been a while. I can't remember the last time I bought one. Quite some time, actually. I want to get the winged cats. They have a bird-winged cat and a bat-winged version, and they're both beautiful. And they're very hard to find, like the originals. If you find them on eBay, they normally are damaged, unfortunately. That was awesome. Oh, reminiscing. Thank you. I actually have to move because where my majority of my Windstones are on top of my TV unit. And I have my nativity up there right now. So we got to take that down tomorrow so that my Windstones can go back where they belong. And they need to be clean. I need to get them canned air, actually, and clean them up. I used to clean them with water, which is like a big no-no. Don't do that. You can damage them. So use canned air. Keep them clean. I'll use a clean sock and I'll wipe them down and stuff like that. But yeah, where my kitchen fairies are, I've been thinking about changing that out because I'm kind of like not over it, but I need to like spruce things up. Like I feel like everybody gets into that mood where you got to change things around, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. But man, that was awesome. You made my night with that. You really did. Got my little troll doll, so I got to put him. She's got to get cleaned, and my makeup brushes need to get cleaned as well, and clean them. I normally clean them once a week, but I haven't got a chance to. My jewelry, like my earrings and stuff, they need to be cleaned. I try to do that on a weekly basis, just because. Man, what else should we talk about? There's so many things I want to talk to you guys about, but it's like my mind goes all over the place. Oh, the I don't know when they're going to be posted, but I did take pictures of some of my shoes. They will be going up on eBay by the end of the month. I will let you guys know when that happens. I'm going to make a video of the shoes themselves. How are you, Starman? Nice to see you. I'm glad you could make it. But there are a few pairs of boots, there's some heels, and there are some ballet flats as well that I've worn, and they just need to go. So I've been taking pictures of them to give to my brothers so you can put them on eBay. They'll be underneath my name here, Michelle Vixina, and they'll be put on eBay. But before that happens, I will make a video of the shoes before I send them off to him, because Anthony takes care of my eBay, because I don't have the time, especially now that I'll be starting college soon. I'm just not going to have the time. I haven't really done that in a while. I do Listia still sometimes. But that's pretty much it. Because I try to keep up with Instagram, Snapchat, and all those other things. I don't have time to keep up with the eBay anymore, unfortunately. My car's going to be paid off this year. So my goal is, because I've had a car payment for the past 3 years. My goal, or my reward for paying off the car, I haven't decided what I want that to be yet. Because like you guys know, when I'm doing Project Pan right now. And when I Project Pan, I reward myself. Thank you. So when I pay my car off, that's a huge accomplishment, at least in my eyes. So I don't know if I want to reward myself with like a designer good, like Louis Vuitton wallet or purse or Fendi, Tiffany, something like that. Or a Windstone edition. not makeup, because this is a really big thing. I don't want it to be makeup. I want it to be something I can look back and like, I treated myself to that for paying my car off. So, have they fully decided? What do you guys think? Should we do a designer item? Flintstone? Toy? What do you guys think? I will probably have it paid off halfway through the year. I'm so excited. Can't wait. Although most people are like, well, aren't you going to get a new car? It's like, you know, I don't want to continue to be in debt. I don't want to continue to have a car payment. Once my girl is paid off, I just want to drive her until I can no longer drive her. I drive a Pontiac G6. I love her. Great car. My first car was actually a Pontiac. Not a bad idea, Lou. I wouldn't know. I would love Kristen Louis Vuittons. I had a pair, but I ended up selling them. I didn't have them for very long because they were a little too small for me. Or a pair of Gucci's. I don't know. We'll have to decide this together. This will be a group effort. We'll have to pick together. Maybe a pair of Gucci. I've always wanted a pair of Jeffrey Campbell's. Those, love them. I love Graveyard Girl when she used to do her shoe videos. Oh my god, her collection of shoes. What I wouldn't give for them. They're unique and quirky and cool. I love her style. Love her to pieces. Like, my style is like either Graveyard Girl or super, super girly, urban. Like, I'm a mix of things. But you guys already know this. Yeah, maybe a Fendi or a Gucci. A pair of shoes would be really, really cool. I think the highest end brand I have right now as far as shoes go is Michael Kors. I'm looking at them. Yeah, Michael Kors is probably... I got Coach too, but I think Michael Kors is a little bit higher. No, I'm just wearing a pair of jeans. It's really cold. And I'm not... It's freezing. Honestly, I should be wearing pajama pants how cold it is right now. It's definitely in the teens at this point. It was in the 20s earlier today. Low 20s. So by now that it's dark, it's got to be easily in the teens. But I'd rather be cold than snowing. We haven't had any snow since before Thanksgiving. We've had like flurries here and there, but that's been pretty much it. We did have an ice storm a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't that bad. It only lasted a day. That's pretty much it. My hair's shedding again. I'm good at that. I have been contemplating going back into making jewelry again and selling on Etsy. I got some pieces here. I'll show you. Like, I made this pair of... This was rosary beads, but when I made this, rosary necklaces were a thing. It's not really a thing anymore. Here's another bracelet that I made. Looks like these little loops. But I plan on getting into making more jewelry again, especially after I'm done with my college course. This is one of my favorite necklaces that I made. Just a little black floral. I wore this a lot when I used to work in the Elvis show. I don't know why, I just was kind of drawn to it. This is a choker that I made. I wore this a ton of times in college. I don't really wear it that often anymore. It's made out of ukatite and tiger's eye. Hold on. My hair is like all over it. My hair gets all over everything. It's like a pain in the neck. That's it. But I love the way it looks. I love chokers. Here's another one. This one says Dream. Because I love natural stones. I really need to do something with my Mermaid Couture page that's on Facebook. I haven't done anything with that page in quite some time, which I'm embarrassed about. I've made ankle bracelets before, but I haven't done that in quite some time. I'll show you. I got some bracelets here. This is some of my bracelets on my little stand here. I'll show you this picture. My mom's in it, and I know she's not comfortable with being on camera, but there's me. It's my brother's birthday when he turned 25. That's Anthony, my brother. He does have a YouTube channel on here called Fox and Noodles. He hasn't been on quite some time. He was in he did target shooting and a lot of gun stuff. It's my brother. I love my brother. He's awesome. So these are some of my bracelets that I made. This one's made out of little leaf beads. My business was called Mermaid Couture because I loved making things out of shells. Here's some abalone spikes, one of my favorites. It's a bracelet. I love the way it looks when you have it on your hand. It's very comfortable to wear. Then I have some that I made out of I think it's unique anyway. These are made out of different colored chain. I really appreciate the chains. They're stretchy, so they just go right on. But they're all made out of like different colored chains. Kind of fun. This is another type of bracelet. It's faux pearls and ribbon. But this can be used as an anklet as well because it is pretty big. But I'm planning on getting back into making jewelry and selling it on Etsy again. Haven't done that in quite a long time. Just because, you know, my problem is I'm involved in so many different things and I lose track sometimes. My jars that I make, I have tons of those. And I was doing really good with them at one point, but, oh, hello. Just made a mess. Good for me. Are any of them in here? No, my jars are in the other room. But I do have jars that I've made, like for use them as banks, or you can use them for brushes and stuff like that. But I haven't really done much with them recently. So that's something. If you want me to do a video on those, I can totally do that. I would love to show them off. When I first started making them, I was selling quite a bit, but then it kind of like tapered off, and then people kind of like, I guess, you know, it happens when you sell things. It does good, and then it kind of slows down sometimes. But anyway, guys, we've been on for, oh my goodness, for almost 100 minutes, for about an hour and a half. So I'm going to wrap things up because I'm sure Joe's wondering where I am. But I will definitely see you soon. So we'll probably do this again next week. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all so, so much. Like I said, follow me on my Facebook page, Instagram, have a Snapchat. Come find me. We can always talk on there. I've been getting better at posting on there, so I definitely do appreciate talking to you guys. Like I said, I may not always comment on your comments here on YouTube, but I do see all your comments. So you comment away. I will see it. I'm trying to get into the habit of commenting more back, but I do always read your comments. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all so, so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye. Good night.